First, we're going to be playing a little bit of Griftlands. It's like a card-based RPG with roguelike elements. And by that, I mean, if you die, you got to start the whole game over again. So, I have been seeing a few people play this, and I thought it was quite interesting. So, I decided to pick it up. You know, just check it out today. Unfortunately, we only do start off with a single character because we haven't played it at all, which is understandable. Eventually, we'll be able to unlock some of these other dudes in the future, but for now, we are Sal Derek, hunting Cascio. So yeah, like I said, it is a card-based RPG. So you have two decks. You have a battle deck, which is pretty simple. You know, like most games, you kind of want to kill people. So we have some cards here. Stabs, we got some Feint Defense. You know, basically some of the basic stuff here. But also, we have a negotiation deck. So, not only are you going to be able to combat people with the cards, you also can maybe maneuver your way using the art of a language. We got some fast talks. This is a little bit more interesting. Just because I don't think I've ever seen a game that really goes super hard on the negotiation part. Normally it's like, oh, you have this many points in speech or whatever, and you just instantly pass the check. But, you know, being able to actually use like a battle-like mechanic, I think could be quite interesting. So we're just going to start right away.
You escaped a life of indentured labor by hunting criminals and debt dodgers. The work has earned you your freedom, if not any friends. Now you're back home, for the first time in 10 years. But freedom comes with its own dangers, and making a living in Haveria won't be easy. Here, the gangs are feral, the law enforcement are corrupt, and the people are treated like chattel, indebted to merciless criminals. Criminals like Cascio, the ruthless debt broker who sold you to the Derricks in the first place. But now, Caccio's grip has weakened, and there's a bounty on her head too rich to ignore. You'll die before you go into debt again, and so will she, if you have your say. Your first stop is a dive called the Grogan Dog, where an old friend will help you get your revenge, provided you can prove yourself.
At first sniff, the Grogan Dog smells like stale hops and dried blood. Well, looks like the tide drudged up. Fish! The holy brine, I tear up, and we're dead inside. It's damn good to see you looking well. You have any plan to getting on your feet? I do. The bounty on Cascio. He was basically the head honcho here. How do we... Forget it. You might have grown up strong, but you ain't that strong. But that's not going to stop you from trying, is it? If you have a chance at survival, you better make yourself some friends fast. I can help you with that. I know I could count on you, Fish. She hauls over a flimsy old box, sodded with some stain or another, and invites you to look inside. Have a look at the lost and found, something bound to catch your eye. So we have some cards we can choose. Destroy this card permanently. The next card played is played twice, then destroy it. Destroy it after one use. That doesn't seem extremely good. At least not for a first run. I feel like that's a little bit too much. Or we get some healing vapors. At the end of your turn, heal the amount equal to mending and reduce mending by 1. When this card is drawn, draw another card. Destroy after 1. Like, all these are just about destroying your card. I think that seems a little bit too much. Let's just go for the compression gear, which is just increasing your max HP, which is be used in combat, and boosting our resolve, which is basically our health in negotiations. So we're just going to go for the flat HP for now. Let's get some work from you. I've got people in my pocket who owe me a favor. Bina, Hellet, and Ton. They're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you and they should settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done and I'll give you a plate of popped Oshnu eyes on the house. Bless you for the rewardy hide fish. I'll hold you to that. So it is day 1. I don't know how many days there are, and I don't know if it's like a set number of days or you just kind of keep going. But we're 0% of the way to actually getting our goal. You have 75 shields, which are essentially our currency here. Feedback, negotiation deck. Because the game is still right now in alpha. Just so everybody knows. We got the Grogan Dog. We got a combat. We got 2 combats and a combat and negotiation. All these are 1-star difficulty, so we shouldn't be having too much problem. Starting bonus, pick a card to help you on request. 55 shields and restore 20 HP or 10 resolve. Move a card from your deck. 60 shields. 55 shields. And some extra money. You know what? Let's let's just go straight into the negotiation first. I think that could be interesting. So this is Hellet, this person we're actually trying to talk to. You're the proprietor of this location. What do you have to say? Troke, aren't you usually drawn to bureaucracy, but then whose is? Didn't think my day would involve a grifter dealing, which is name of a factionless settler, explorer, or opportunist who hails from the Havarian Griftlands. Apparently they don't really want to talk to me, but they're neutral, so I mean, that's fine. Okay, you work here, so let us talk to Hellet here. Hard to believe Hellet, the reputation for being a bit of a Casanova, but then you always were immune to such charms. Day to you. Where does he got work for me? I'm happy to help, but the price is right. I lent Brill 113 shells and they're past due and paying me back. You want to see if you can collect on that. No problem. What do you want for me to do if I don't have enough, though? Make an example of them so folks don't start thinking I'm a charitable operation. Either way, I'll see you get paid because I know you're no charity yourself. So Hellet let Brill 113 shells. Retrieve the money if you can, or make an example of Brill and make Hellet happy. I mean, I'll accept it because I don't think we really have much of a choice. And we're going to choose one of 3 cards. Okay, 3 smarts and 2 vulnerability. So smarts. Get an extra action at the start of your turn, then reduce smarts by 1. Smarts an argument with 6 resolve. All resolve loss is increased by 1. Reduce by 1 at the start of your turn. Okay, so your combat. So these 2 are negotiation cards. I'll just say at the top there, in the little box. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. Influence is an argument with 2 resolve. You know what? Let's gain 3 smarts and 2 vulnerability. Good luck. You'll probably need it out there. So where is this dude? What are you? No notifications. Okay, we don't need to worry about that too much. There's our deck collection. Find Brill and deliver an ultimatum. We did get stopped first. Sitting conspicuously on the side of the road, you notice an old shrine that doesn't look Hessian. We can make an offering. We can meditate. I think, well, let's upgrade a card. Seems like a pretty good way to start. 3 Composure, which reduces, basically it's like shielding. It provides a card from your pool of special cards. So we can gain 2 influence. Gain 1 dominance expends. Or we can just go over a thread, which is basically just like raw damage. You know what? Let's... 4 Composure. Or restore 5 resolve and apply 5 Composure destroy. I don't think we want to do that. What looks like a direct upgrade to attack? Hostility card, so you make us do more damage with these cards. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get some better ability to threaten. You place a hand on the worm pedestal and take a moment to reflect on here and now. Yes, even the old guys die eventually, huh? Surprisingly, the notion brings you comfort. Spend the rest of your walk mulling it over. Long as we can go. Get to that collection. I feel like getting an upgrade card right away seems pretty good. Okay, Brill. You wouldn't want Brill's job, but then again, neither does Brill. Confront Bill about her debts to Hellet. Hired me to collect. Personally, I like this to go easy, but I'll leave it up to you. I have it. I was planning on taking it to Hellet directly as soon as I got off shift. Why should I give it to you? What guarantee do I have that you're on the level? I will convince Brill to hand it over easily. We're about to negotiate for the first time. Would you like to see a quick tutorial? You can review it at any time from the pause menu. You know what? Sure.
Each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and use action points to play them.
Okay, I understand that part. Yeah, by killing them.
Intents for the next turn are shown in their inner ring.
Okay, so that's what the AI wants to do.
You and your opponent can deploy arguments to help win the negotiation. Arguments can be attacked or defended, like the core resolve.
Okay. So right now, he's going to do 4 damage against us. You are a drunk. 1 dismissed. Remove a random intent from Brill. He's deploying an argument against us. So he's going to hit us for 4. So we can gain some smarts. Get an extra action at the start of your turn. Then reduce smarts by 1. So you know what? I am a... How many? I have 3 points. You know what? I am a know-it-all. All resolve loss increased by 1, so he's actually going to do 1 more damage to us, but with the 1 point here, we should be good. Let's gain 1 dominance. And then this should do, yeah, 1 extra point of damage. 1 second, I got to mute my phone. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't have any more points, but we are... I mean, we're looking, I think, pretty good. He's going to do 5 damage. Well, I guess 4. Holding out for a better argument. So we have gained 4 out of 3 actions because we have smarts. He is going to target that. But it'll still survive. Because it has 6 HP. I feel like that's pretty okay. We can get some composure, but he's not going to be able to damage us at all. Diplomacy cards deal -1 damage. So you're kind of awful right now. You can target him for being a drunk. Let's improvise a card. Deploy bait. What is bait? Must be targeted for anything else. Gains 2 resolve for each count. Bait has 0 resolve. Gain 1 bonus action next turn. You know what? We'll get that. We'll just play it right away. So I'm gonna try. Let's just see if we can kill this because I think we want this dead. Perfect. 2 perfect hits. And might as well apply some composure to you. Make sure it does not die. Hello. I don't know how to actually say your name. I apologize. An argument against us. We're going to hit 4. We still have smarts. We actually have 5 out of 3 actions right now, which is pretty good. Could I kill you right now? Probably not, unfortunately. Yeah, South Instincts. 2 influence and expend. Or we want to gain a dominance. You know what? I think we want to gain some dominance. Which is... yeah, so we did a little bit of damage here. So now we have dominance, so you are now slightly better. Actually, still did kind of bad. So you probably want to apply composure here. But we can actually play everything we have. And we shouldn't take any damage this turn. I mean, we're debating with a drunk guy. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we're still 4 to 3. You have 11 HP. Can I kill you? The answer is probably not. You're kind of terrible. Like 1 out of 2. I mean, it's a free card. Stammer, maybe? Do I play it against you? Yeah, so I'm making him Stammer. So he's actually going to be a little bit... oh, he actually takes more damage against us, I think. So at most we can do is 7. We could play basically everything we can. What are you? When dismissed, he loses... oh, you actually will... yeah, we want to probably hit this. Beautiful. So next turn, he should be dead no matter what. Yeah, he did 0. He's putting more points to defend his drunkenness. I'm not too sure if that's a great idea. But there we go. Pick a negotiation card. I feel like that went pretty well. We took 1 hit. But 1 hit's not that bad. Attack a random argument once for each enemy argument and bounty. Spend 1 influence, deal 1 additional. I mean, 4. I mean, a lot of damage would be nice. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. I think we're gonna go for intrigue. Not gonna decline. We get a little bit of money out of it, but I don't think that's that great. You better listen close. You better pay up, and it's all go away. Fine, take it and give it back to Hillit. I just want this to be over. There we go. We gained 113 shills. Now we're going to go back to give him his money. I'm going to talk to you. Rux has never met a paying customer he didn't have patience for. I can buy some... we can gain spicy noodles. No matter what, we destroy these. You know what? I think we're fine right now. We're not going to spend the dude's money we just took. I feel like he'd be a little bit upset with us. Okay, so let's go back. Give him his money. Well, we can send him... okay, we can convince him, but I think we're just going to give him the money. Okay, we got paid 55. Extra bonus 30, so I guess I hit 85. So you only would have kept like 50 gold at best. Spend his debt money on noodles. Probably not the best idea. Thanks for your services, pal. Here's your cut. I'll see to mention you to if anybody else needs some work getting done. To know me by... Oh, yeah, fantastic. We can give him 150 bucks. I'm absolutely not going to give him $150. He does like us, though, so that's nice. You're kind of mad about us, but that is fine. Okay, so these gray... Or not gray, they are not gray at all. These, like, dark orange boxes are limited. We can only do that now. But it's still day one. We have to do these 3 quests. The reason fight took place here. Perhaps there's still some treasure to be found lying around. I think you'd probably... It sounds like you'd heal us, but we're already at max HP. And we only lost 4 resolve in the battle anyways. So honestly, it was too bad. Wasn't too bad. This game is called Griftlands. It's in alpha right now. It is on the Epic Game Workshop. I think it's for like $12 right now at the moment, if I'm remembering that correctly. I don't need restoration, so you know what? Let's do Friend or Fanatic first. We do get a drink, so that's always fun. I mean, I kind of... You know what? Let's go see if there's any loot. You come across the signs of recent battle. If there were any winners, they weren't the type to loot the battlefield. The bodies are still fresh. Best to grab something and run before any beast can be drawn. We get Salve, which is a 10 healing. Targets all enemies. A 9 to 14 wouldn't be too bad. Gain 6 max resolve. Seems like just 6 points of... Is that permanent? Seems really good. I mean, the grenade could also be useful. No, let's pull this out of the mud. Fantastic. Just put it on your... Just install it right into your face. I'm sure that's fine. You rest with the loot lodged in the mud, even as your mournful howl cuts through the air. Joined by a pack. Okay, so we're going to defend ourselves against a bunch of very angry... I don't know, like big ants. I'm not too sure what these are. Okay, I do not need a battle tutorial because battles are pretty, I think, self-evident. You'll bleed after receiving 11 more damage. So if we get our enemies down into the white area, they'll actually just retreat. So you actually don't need to bring them down to 0. You only need to bring them down to, I guess 5. But unfortunately, they do gain some defense. I'm assuming they're probably like hardened. So I have 3 actions, of course. 2 to fight. You know what? We'll fight dirty. Apply 2, bleed, expend. I assume these guys can take bleed. Yeah, we did get some bleed damage, which is... He'll take 2 damage next turn. Let's do a stab. If we do 1 defense against us, we should be defending against all their attacks. Yeah, luckily we did defend. We are wounded. But you know what? It's not too bad. Elbow strike. More defense. Insert hammer grip or saber grip into your hand. Gain 2 combo. Do 2 bonus damage if you have any combo. I mean, hammer grip's just 3 damage. You actually get back to full shields every turn. Right now we take 11. Let's get hammer grip. Smash him once. Do a stab. We have a combo going. Actually, I probably should have done it in the other order. So take 11. We're actually going to take 14 damage this turn. I can make it, or I can go down. You know what? Let's just try to kill him faster. Yeah, so we're gonna take some nasty damage. Apparently, we are crippled. Attack damage by this target is reduced by 33%. Not. Oh, we're actually losing a lot of damage here. So actually, I might just want to defense myself. If we're going to be taking some bad penalties here, we actually will not even break through their shields. Draw 2 cards and expend. Gain 2 combo. Apply 2 wounds. You know what? That might be okay. Yes, we did some damage. What do you do? I think this is only going to give us a 2 no matter what. So let's try a stab. No matter what, we were not going to be able to break through this armor. You know what? You actually, next turn, you might panic. You did not panic. That is less than ideal. So we're still crippled for the rest of this turn. Status effect will also be applied. I can defend myself. Yeah, like breaking through their armor is a challenge. Because they get their armor back every single turn. How am I supposed to deal with that? You still have 1 armor. I can only apply defense to myself. Okay, this battle's going on a little bit too long. Okay, so we gotta do 6 damage against you. Okay, let's go for a stab. An elbow strike. Okay, he did run away. But the only thing I can do is do a hammer grip against you. I don't think... Yeah, I wouldn't break through the shields anyway. We do got a combo going on. That's not bad. Gain 2 combo, expand. 2 bleed. Yeah, I want this, because we now have a combo. We've still not broken through your shields. I want this guy to die. I've lost 23 HP in this battle. I feel like that's a little bit too much. Okay, we're actually apparently tired as well. We'll do 2 stabs. Both of those are pretty bad rolls, unfortunately. We can at least defend ourselves. We shouldn't take damage. Against 1, it's somewhat manageable. Yeah, you're gonna do 5 damage. Apply. You know what? Let's cripple him as well. Okay, we got 2, but this is a no matter what, it's gonna be a 5. I don't like these bugs. I can tell you that right now. I don't like them. We still have a combo, so we're still gonna use the hammer grip. Can I kill you this turn? I don't think so. I'm gonna do 1 damage. Defend ourselves. You only had to hit him for 3. Well, I guess we had actually to hit him for 7. So 2 good stabs. Okay, as long as that's not a 2, you are the worst. None of these help me. Oh, actually 1 to 2. Okay, we got it. We got it. That took way too long. But I mean, we got a pretty good bonus out of it. That's a winning a battle, has sword. Okay, we got some resolve out of it. Not really what I think we needed. Apply 3 bleed, then deal damage equal to target's bleed. We actually have a lot of bleed in our hand. Improvise an attack, gain 2 combo, or discard a card. I mean, a 5... You know what? I'm going to go Hemorrhage and see if maybe we can make like a bleed deck or something like that. That could work. So let's go, not for the combat. Let's do another friend or fanatic. We're getting another event. As you're passing by a bubbling tar pit, you hear high screech whine from something nearby. Looking around, you spot a lone coyote pup struggling in a clotted black mud. Okay. What was it? A coyote. We can rescue it. Untrained pal, type in combat, but have a disadvantage in negotiations, lose 9 HP, or ignore the pup. I'm gonna ignore the pup. I'm sorry, little pup. I'm sorry, little puppy. I need to be strong in negotiations, I think. I lost way too much HP there. Hey. Alta is the type who thinks that sky itself is proof of her faith, because it hasn't fallen down yet. Seek to be closer with Hesh, daughter. Have your quest. What can you give us? My friend Stan was on a mission through the more rugged parts of Murder Bay. Probably shouldn't go... I feel like every part of Murder Bay probably going to be a little bit rugged. But I haven't heard from him in days. He's an Amari trained in combat. It's hard to believe that some miscreants managed to get the jump on him. He's missing all the same. I petitioned the priest in the Upland City to investigate, but I worry they'll come up too late. Will you look for him? Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to, I think. Pick one of 3 cards. Guard 2 cards, attack around target. Think you're kind of bad. I mean, it's a free card. Attack a random target. Invoke. Play 4 hostile cards in a single turn. Unplayable. The card cannot be played. Spend 1 chosen card from your hand. Apply 5 composure. You know what? Go for backpedal. Okay, so where is...